dude, like, I'm good with my word. Like, my word is good. Was that it?
That was good. That was good. That was a really good impression.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Cheers to the final BB-17.
Oh my god, it's so sad that it's over.
What a good, right?
Yeah.
What a good season, though.
It really
Come
was
on,
great.
guys.
Yeah, you gotta admit it. This show
You know,
just never fails to deliver.
I mean, sometimes it's like, every
Sure.
show has its
But ultimately,
like,
I feel
come
like
on.
when you get down to the end, you have so much respect for the game that has been played for these final 3 people to get there. And I do sort of like, you know, they had this clip show.
Right.
And sometimes clip shows are like, well, I've already lived this before. But it really does give you a chance to like reflect and like just remember like what a good season this was of Big Brother.
Right,
like
we
it was
were
fun.
laughing.
Yes, we were crying. Well, we weren't crying,
No,
but a
we
lot of
weren't.
people were crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good this season.
So real quick, this week was the best episode of the season.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
The Blind Side.
Blind Side.
Yeah,
where
starring Vanessa.
Vanessa had to break the tie, stand up and say to Austin's face,
I vote to evict you.
oh my god, he didn't have shoes on.
Oh my god, it was the best. He was in his pajamas.
He was totally not expecting that.
No. And he was just like, oh, Vanessa, what did you do? Like he couldn't believe it. It was so awesome.
Because as he told Julie Chen outside, he thought he had this game won.
Oh yeah, he thought he won it.
Not only did he not see himself getting evicted,
right,
he thought he had won it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, anyone living in that BB house, nobody's got it in the bag.
Yeah,
that's delusional.
It is not a foregone conclusion for anyone to win. Yeah, even Vanessa could get out at this point. We'll get to that later. But it's like nobody has this one at this point.
Nobody has this one.
Yeah. But that was just so great. And you know, it's no secret that the two of us are not twin.
We're not Austin fans.
We're not any kind of Ost twin, Austin's Angels, no kind of fan with Austin involved.
Yeah.
So we were very excited to see him out there barefoot, looking very sheepish.
My happiness only lasted a very short amount of time though, because boom, then Johnny Mac left.
Oh, that poor guy. Steve one had a household. And at the final 4, it doesn't matter who is put up on the block because it's just all about who wins the veto, because whoever wins the veto controls the vote. So Johnny Mac and Vanessa were put up on the block. Vanessa wins the power of veto.
John had to win. Like that was it.
He had to win. Because Vanessa... So then it ends up, of course, Johnny Mac and Liz are on the block against each other. And Vanessa can't send Liz home at that point because then Johnny Mac and Steve are pretty much a guaranteed final 2.
They're more of a duo. And she's been working with the Ost twins the whole time.
Yes.
So whoever was going to be left of that group, she was going to work with.
Right. So she voted him out. And we were all very sad, and America was sad. But we're very much looking forward to him winning America's Favorite House.
Yes. I've been voting. Have you been voting?
I've been voting, yes.
It seems like a lot of people online are voting, but we endorse it, so go for it.
Please.
Vote Johnny Mac.
All the votes for Johnny Mac.
So our final 3 is Vanessa, Steve, and Liz.
Yep.
This, as you said already, this could go many, many ways.
Yes.
We'll stop and we'll say this is spoilers now.
Spoiler time.
They alluded to the first round on Sunday's episode.
Yes.
With the dipping of the candy apple and the slamming against the walls. But Vanessa does win round 1.
By convincing Liz to throw it to her.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that on the episode. Because
Steve legitimately drops first because Steve's like a wimp.
He fell, but he did last for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Ish, something around 4 hours.
Right. So, but he falls first, and then Vanessa is like, Liz, I got this. Like, I got 10 more hours in me, and like, you need to be strong for the second competition, so you should drop. And Liz freaking drops.
Guess what, Liz? She's saying this because she does not have 10 hours in her.
She's getting tired.
She wants to get down. That's why she said it to you.
Right. So foolish Liz drops and has to compete against Steve in the second round. And how does that go for Liz?
Well, she barely loses, but she loses.
She loses.
Steve wins by 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It had something to do with things that have happened in the house, but it also
racing and running.
Yeah.
And yeah. So Steve won that.
wins, which I would have guessed he was going to win. That sounds like his comp, unless he was going to accidentally mess something up or whatever.
But at this point, I think we can agree that Liz is pretty much in the final 2. Because now it's between Steve and Vanessa in round 3. And the winner of round 3 becomes the final head of household, and they pick who's going to the final 2 with them. And at this point, from what we've seen on the feeds and online, Vanessa's going to take Liz and Steve is going to take Liz, because Steve wants to be the guy who gets Vanessa out of the house.
Right. Yeah, Vanessa is definitely looking, of course she won't tell us anything, but she's looking like she's more into helping Liz, and she wasn't excited when Steve won round 2. So it does look like she plans to take Liz, which I think is smart. She's smarter. It's easier for her to win against Liz than
I totally agree.
Against Steve.
Because she's manipulated Liz all season. Like Liz, every decision Liz has made has been Vanessa's decision.
Liz may have those 2 votes, everyone's like, but she's got 2 guaranteed votes. But I think that's all she has.
I think that's it.
That doesn't get you as far. Like,
right.
That's just 2 votes.
Yeah.
Right, she has made all of Liz's decisions for her, so boom, there goes that.
Yeah.
But if, for some way, shape, or form, Steve can pull this out and says to her face, I ain't taking you.
Oh, it'll be so good.
I will be so excited.
Oh my God, I will scream and jump and shout.
I will be so happy. Does not take anything away from Vanessa, you guys.
Right.
So calm down.
Totally.
Vanessa is amazing at this game. She deserves to be exactly where she is.
Right.
And if she does make it to the final 2, she absolutely deserves to win.
Yes.
Not saying that she doesn't.
Right.
But I don't want her to win.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I personally don't want her to win.
Yep. We want Steve to win.
I want Steve to win. He played a friendlier game, a nicer game.
Yeah.
And that's, I don't know.
If I were on the jury and it was Vanessa and Steve final 2, I think I would vote for Vanessa.
Yeah.
Just because she had a hand in every single eviction.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, and I think that Steve being able to say, I was the only person who got Vanessa out, is really what puts him over that edge to win.
Yes.
If he goes with Vanessa, he doesn't have that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he can say he broke up the Oz twins.
Yeah, he could say that. He sent Julia home and started that whole thing.
And if the jury's better, but I can't imagine they're gonna vote better. I don't know.
But I mean, and we saw when Austin entered the jury house, he was very bitter. Of course, we all expected that. And he started to play his video of how he got evicted, and Shelley commented, like, Vanessa has played such a brilliant game. And Austin was like, you know, I don't really think so. Like, I think Vanessa's played a flawed game, and I could tell you, like, how it's flawed. And Shelley was like, well, at the end of the day, look who's on this couch and look who's in the house. And she's right. Like, at the end of the day, Vanessa played a better game than you because she's still in the house.
Yeah.
So
I don't think Austin's still, I mean, I can't imagine. I think he was playing it up for the camera.
Of course.
But I think he can't still think that way. I don't know. Maybe he can't because he has proven to be delusional. So maybe he's still delusional.
And if Liz goes to the final 2, obviously no questions asked. He's going to vote for Liz. Right. Even if Liz did not play a better game.
Because we want John to win America's favorite house guest.
God, so badly.
What are some other awards? Like they should give out a whole slew of them.
Yes.
Like dumbest strategy this season.
Yes.
When Day discovered the twin twist
on her own,
ran to Jason, and then they just gossiped about it with the whole house instead of using it to their advantage.
Rather than taking that to the twins and saying, I know your secret, but guess what? You can work with me and I won't tell anybody. Like, she just totally flubbed that.
Yeah. Worst strategic decision.
Worst overall player, Jeff. No clue where he was the entire season. Oh my God, he just had no game. He wasn't strategizing with anybody. I don't think he was in a single alliance. I don't think he won a single competition. No. Worst overall player, definitely Jeff. Even though Jace went first, Jeff was just a terrible game player, I think. He was. I enjoyed him though. He was hilarious. He was funny. He was enjoyable. It was funny that he didn't know where he was. Yeah. Most delusional player. I say Austin. By a landslide. Yeah. Oh my God. Austin had some decent gameplay. He did. He did. But he thought that he was so special. Oh yeah.
He thought he was the most entertaining.
Yes.
He thought he was the most handsome.
Yeah, he thought he was going to win the game.
Thought he was going to win the game.
He thought Vanessa was definitely going to take him to the final 2. He thought Liz was in love with him way before she actually was in love with him.
Delusional.
Yeah.
Best dressed house guest. I'm going to give to Audrey in her last week.
Oh, give me a break.
Hoodie, blanket, and sunglasses.
Yeah, she owned that look.
It's a good look.
It's a signature Audrey look.
People are memeing it all over the internet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, best dressed. Most articulate house guest goes to Clay.
Oh my god, the mumbling package is still my favorite.
They aired the same package twice, and I thought it was so funny both times.
Oh my god, I'm a furless bat.
I'm a furless bat. And then when he's in the diary room and he's just like looking down and he's like, to protect him like he's not saying any words. It's so weird.
Most crybaby house guest? Is that how you would phrase it?
Biggest crybaby?
Biggest crybaby?
It could be Shelly, but it's not Shelly.
No, by far it's Vanessa.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
I have never seen so many tears from one person.
And I imagine half of them were strategic.
Right.
But still, stop it with the tears. I can't handle it anymore.
Streaming down her face constantly. Excuse me.
Woo!
The worst competitor goes to our very own Miss Meg from New York.
Meg, who won this many
competitions, this many vetoes. Every single competition you participated in, you lost.
Like, lost.
Yeah, like not even like came in second, lost. Like, most of the time came in last.
Barely competed, really. Poor Meg.
Poor Meg.
She was fun.
Meg would want us to drink these champagnes.
She sure would.
She would. She'd want to be here and drink one with us.
God, like Mexican champagne. Biggest airheads.
This is a dual win.
It's a dual win, which gives it away right away.
Yeah,
those
twins.
Nolan twins.
Oh my god, Sigmund and Freud.
Oh my god, Sigmund and Freud.
That sealed the deal for them.
It really did. They had some great moments like that, which I did find entertaining. I mean, sometimes they were mean girls, which I don't like, but boy, their stupidity was hilarious.
It was really funny.
Super.
And just watching their interactions with each other all season, particularly when they were like switching in and out of the house together.
Yes, when they were switching.
They just were like, neither one would really pay attention when the other one was talking. It's just
those moments were gold.
Yeah,
those were great. Good. Who's James? The HOH.
Yeah. And I also loved seeing back towards the beginning of the season when Julia was switching out with Liz, and Julia said, I love Austin. Like, she loved Austin apparently at
first. For like a day, I'm sure.
And then,
because she used to do the DRs where she's like, ugh.
Yeah.
He said, girls, I hate that ponytail there, blah, 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 which I love.
I totally agree with her. Yeah.
Yeah. Worst ponytail beer.
Yeah.
That goes
of all time.
Who else has one of those? Come on. So this Wednesday we have an hour and a half finale.
Right. 90 minutes live finale.
We'll see Vanessa finally convince Liz to drop off of that first round. Then we'll see Steve beat Liz in round 2. And then they'll play round 3.
Yep.
And either Steve or Vanessa will win. Either Vanessa will win and take Liz.
Or Steve will win and take Liz.
And then the jury has to place their votes.
That's right.
And somebody wins.
That's right. I think either way, Liz gets $50,000.
Yeah, it's looking good for that, Liz.
Yeah, good for her.
All right, take it, right?
Yeah.
This was a great BB17. Thank you guys who watched us.
Yes, thank you so much.
All summer long. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
We will be back.
Yes.
Next week and every week after that.
That's
we ain't
right.
going nowhere.
Nope, we'll be here.
We'll be talking about other TV blah 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 blah. Doesn't that sound interesting?
Yeah, right. A lot of blah 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 blah.
What is that? Let me tune in to find out. But in the meantime, tell us who you think is gonna win that third round. Who do you think the jury's gonna vote for?
That's right.
We got a lot to talk about this
And don't
week.
forget to click subscribe to this channel.
Hey, so you'll know when we come back next week.
That's right.
All right, cheers, guys.
Cheers.